Hello all, this is Empress, and I'm coming to you all, and I'm doing for Divine Feminines this morning a message, and afterwards I will do the Divine Masculine message. So I want to find out what Spirit wants to tell you all. Please like, share, subscribe. Please support the channel. This channel is made to assist others on their path. There are many people out here struggling in life, and I'm here to try to assist, to try to direct, and help you all. So please support, like, share, subscribe, please. Thank you. For Divine Feminine Spirit, what would you like to say to Divine Feminines today? We have happy, happy. Bottom of the deck, no place like home, but it was reversed. Okay, so I'm sensing there might be some discord where you may be residing or your living situation. And I'm feeling as if Spirit is telling you that you might be looking at the situation a little wrong. And that there is challenges, but in the sense, this is a happy time for you. So it's as if you need to pull from a place of what makes you happy. And happiness resides in you rather than outside of you. And if you're constantly unhappy in life, then there's something you're not seeing. And Spirit is trying to draw you closer in to help you to see things a little differently. So what is it that's not making you happy right now in life? And then you need to draw from Spirit and your higher self that's telling you, happiness resides within you. I'm going to read also from the book to see also the guidance that it's stating. There are moments in a relationship when you just feel good about whom you're with, and you know that your heart is wide open to befriend, to love, and to care for another without wanting anything in return. This is the kind of happy that you just want to share. The appearance of this card in the reading tells you that joy and contentment are here now, not somewhere else or off in the future. The grass is greenest right where you stand. Be grateful and delight in your relationship. And if you're seeking one, be happy now. Happiness attracts more of itself, like bees to honey. So it's as if you are clouded, your mind is clouded by whatever situations you've gone through in your past, right? And you're seeing things in a way where you don't want to be happy. It's almost as if you're scared to be happy. It's almost as if you are always thinking that something is going to happen, and you create unhappiness. And Spirit is wanting you to actually hone in and see the joy that is around you and actually accept joy within your heart so that you can also attract joy and happiness within your life, more of it. Let's see, I'm going to pull from the soul. Let's see, it's a soulful oracle where I intuitively read and see how you all are feeling. Okay, so here's the picture here. All right. I feel a sense of gathering together, to work together, to become one. Like I see a group of people, holding each other down or trying to come together to create a better world, a better situation. The world or a planet is above their heads, right? And you might have done things before in the past by yourself, right? Independently. And now is the time of drawing together and becoming a team to make things happen in life. And that's how you make yourself happy as well. you see that there's darkness all around them. There's darkness all around them, but at the same time, they're lit. They're lit. They're more of a light color because they're light. They are the light. When they come together, they create the light, right? And it doesn't matter what's going on around them within the darkness, they become the light because they're assisting each other to try to lessen the load. And it actually, you see the planet that's above their head. I don't know if this is Earth or not, but I'm seeing like around it looks as if it's a world, you know, and it's above their head. It's as if they are creating this world to, if you want to say, float in a sense, or the world is floating above them. And they have no cares, no worries. Because why? They're all intertwined with each other. So I see you might be at a time where you have to work with other people. And Spirit is trying to tell you, this is a time to draw together to create peace and harmony instead of creating disharmony. And when I saw on the bottom of the deck before, it seemed as if, what was this? There's no place like home, and it was reversed. You might be going through something as if you feel like it's not home. You feel like you're not in a place, or you're not comfortable being in a place where it's not home, but maybe you need to draw in and connect with others, and you can create the world around you. You can create the world to be elevated above you. You could create the world like you desire it to be, but you have to be able to work with others as a team. The lyrics for today is, sex is free and love is expensive. Welcome to the 21st century. So that's Lil Tecca. Don't ask me who this person is. I don't know. Sex is free and love is expensive. Welcome to the 21st century. So you might also be at a time where, I'm getting several different things. Some of you might be withholding sex. Some of you might not want to do things like everyone else is doing it, or have sexual relationships with many people or whatever. And you might be trying to refrain from that. And you might be seeing things in a way where that's what everybody wants. And you might also be trying to call in your soulmate, and you're feeling as if, well, listen, I see things differently. And even though everyone around me, and this is the 21st century, and everyone feels as if sex is supposed to be just given freely, you think differently. You think love is what keeps a relationship together, whereas a lot of people see differently. They think sex keeps a relationship going. And you're more evolved than a lot of people around you. But sometimes you have to be the light and join in with others to show them the light as well. Sex is free and love is expensive. Welcome to the 21st century. You might be dealing with someone, or you've known someone who is very sexually active, and you had to end a relationship with the individual because of this, or some way sex is prevalent in your life at this present time for some reason. People are not wanting to stay in a relationship, maybe because they are not getting sex, or you're withholding sex, and people feel, or a person feels as if they don't want to be with you because of this, because of your standards. Everybody's also seeing things a little differently than you, whereas people want money more than anything. They don't even want a relationship. It's like that's how they get into relationships nowadays. They see money versus love and sex. People use love to get sex. That's another thing. That's another thing that I'm picking up. You might have dealt with someone who tried to coerce you into having sex because they know that you wanted love. They were trying to be charming, and they were trying to be loving and caring, but at the same time, all they wanted was sex, and you saw right through it. So let's go ahead and get the energy around for the divine feminines for this reading, Spirit. What is the energy around the divine feminines for this reading, please, Spirit? We have the Emperor, bottom of the deck, the Lovers. We have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck, Andre 3000. And that's a Gemini energy. This is also Aries energy. You have Aries energy, boss energy. Boss energy. You're making moves. You're making boss moves. And just because this is a masculine energy, you are stepping into your masculine energy. You are trying to make moves, being wise, being a leader, trying to take control of yourself, your emotions, your stance in life, your stance on your beliefs. You are making business moves. Some of you are trying to get a business going, or you're trying to make certain moves in your life to create other avenues for yourself. Some of you are trying to work towards your goals and trying to have the drive and force. You are in that energy right now where you're making things happen, and you're also trying to assist others and also learn from others. The Emperor is not just a person who just is controlling and tells everyone. The Emperor has gone through several different things and is also learning from the different things that the Emperor has gone through in life to adjust and be able to maneuver and to be able to come out a more prominent and a more respected leader. So that's the energy of the Emperor, Kendrick Lamar. So let's go ahead and get into this reading and see what Spirit wants to tell you all. And then I'm also going to go into the chakras to see what you all need to work on. For the Divine Feminine, Spirit guides, my ancestors, what would you like to tell the Divine Feminines here, Spirit? Spirit guides, my ancestors, what would you like to tell the Divine Feminines? What would you like to talk to the Divine Feminines about, please? What would you like to talk to the Divine Feminines about, please? Push this up. Bottom of the deck is Six of Wands. Being victorious in a situation. That's the type of energy that you're in, right? Being victorious. So I see a lot of you trying to invest in yourselves. Invest in making the proper choices. Evaluating what is going on in your life, right? You're taking a full view of what you've done and what you can do in the future. You've gone through a lot of different changes in your life. You know, you've been through a lot of hardships, and you've been betrayed, and you've been hurt, and it's created a lot of obstacles in your past. Some of you have had families, some of you have families, some of you have had children, and some of you are actually in a relationship right now, and you're about to have a child. And there's some type of hurt behind whatever it is that you were trying to invest in, something that you were trying to have longevity in. That's what I'm seeing here. And it's as if you were going to create a new path for yourself. You were taking risks, and you were stepping into a new opportunity, and you were ready to make things happen for yourself. But then something changed because you started to see things a little differently. The hurt and the pain started to settle in. And you see yourself moving away from what it is that you thought was going to make you happy, what you thought you should invest in, what you thought that you could have a new opportunity and you could have a new path in. And you're moving away from this risk, this opportunity that you thought was a good opportunity. You're moving away from this type of energy at this present time because you're seeing it for the hurt and the pain. You might be dealing with more than one individual. And this is very challenging for you at this present time. Now, this could be a job, and it could be an actual living situation. Being that no place like home was reversed, you also want to see yourself moving away. I see that because of a lot of the things that you've been through in the past, and a lot of people have hurt you and put swords in your back and put swords through your heart. It's as if you see walking away more freely and more respected now, because you're like, what I've tried to do for myself, it never comes to fruition because there's always some type of sword that's being drawn and being thrown at me. Someone to me is going to present themselves. There might be a love situation going on in your life at this present time. There might be some form of individual, could be a water sign, that's going to come in and they're going to try to offer you a cup of love. Apologizing and trying to make amends with the situation that's going on currently. I feel like your mind is made up and you're trying to hold back from the hurt and the pain because you're tired of being betrayed in your whole lifetime. You're tired of others coming at you in a way where it's not correct. It's like you see things differently. You have a different view of things, and you're trying to have the control over yourself, your mind, your body, and your soul when you're dealing with certain scenarios because you see things a little differently. I see some of you wanting to travel or maybe get your mind off of things and go somewhere. Maybe take a trip, get your mind off of a lot of the issues that's going on in your life. I see some of you trying to plan somewhere to go because of what it is that you're currently in at this present time. You feel like a conflict is going on within your soul, within your mind and your body. You're rejecting something that is seemingly it's harmful to you. And you see that it's harming you. I see that you're trying to you're researching different things. And that's where your mind and your focus is at this present time. You also could be dealing with someone who has the energy of the emperor. And in a low vibrational state, the emperor is someone who is very controlling, a person that doesn't want to back down from anything and wants to see things done their way and just simply their way and no one else's way. I see you trying to work with this individual. I see you trying to deal with this person. And you just keep feeling as if there's more swords going into your sides and your chest at this present time. Let me look further into this. Spirit, what else would you like to tell the divine feminines, please, in this situation? I feel like this is a lesson for you all. I feel like this is a lesson for you all to come together. Like, see this? This is a time of trying to heal and learn how to work with others. And I feel as if you're going to, in the future, see things a little differently and see that you can be more creative and you're evolving and you're becoming a different person. And I see your energy here of being awakened. You're going to get clarity through something. You're going to get clarity about everything that's going on around you that you're feeling conflicted about. I feel like you're going to get clarity about a lot of the tests that you've gone through already in your past. And this is a time of awakening your consciousness. You're awakening to a different consciousness. The subconscious is a part of you that is asleep, and you work from that area. You work from that area when you're asleep because you're not healed. And I feel like Spirit is trying to heal you at this present time and show you a different way of how to deal with certain things. Certain challenges come into our lives because we have to see things a different way, and we have to learn how to deal with certain scenarios, and they will keep repeating themselves until we learn how to deal with those scenarios. And I feel as if whatever is going on in your life at this present time is a clear indication of what it is that you need to evolve into. I think you're going to get downloads. I think that you all are going to start to understand, and you're going to start to appreciate. And also, a serious part of this whole scenario is being grateful for a lot of the opportunities that we have. Sometimes we don't see it in that aspect, and we're not grateful for the opportunities that we have. And we only want to do things the way that we want to do things. But in reality, sometimes our way is not the right way. And neither is it the wrong way. But sometimes we have to learn how to work with each other. Even if someone is controlling, or even if someone sees things differently from you, there's a way in order to work with others. That's a part of healing your life. That's a part of living in your purpose. That's a part of this whole lesson that you are learning at this present time. And that's how you find your happiness. Because when you learn to work with other people and you learn to come to a conclusion and become intertwined in a way where you can be understanding to everyone's struggle and not just your own struggle, that makes things easier for everyone and also for yourself. And you can sometimes stand in your own way and create your own blocks because you're only seeing what you want to see in life. It's always about some type of, would you say, harmony. It's always about trying to alleviate someone's stress as well as your own stress. Sometimes we only see our stress and we don't see anyone else's. And sometimes we need to change the way that we are viewing things. Just like you feel like someone else needs to change the way that they're viewing things. I feel like you're going to come into a time and awaken to an understanding of what opportunity is in front of you and that you can make something out of this opportunity. This is a time when you need to start to slowly build for yourself, build for your family, build a way to make things happen. Spirit, what is the closing out message, please, for the Divine Feminines? No, wait, postpone, pause, and say no. So whatever it is that you're trying to push to do and like you want to move forward so fast, no, pause, postpone, and don't do it so quickly. Sometimes you need to sit back and think about certain things, and we need to stop moving so fast. Don't just move so quickly. Spirit is trying to talk to you, and this is a time for you to listen. Ego makes us want to rush and move and do what we feel like is necessary and what we want to do. And this is not the time for ego. Ego needs to be dismissed from your life. One more, inner temple, devotion. Tune in to the portal of your heart. You might have become cold in a sense because of certain things that has happened. And you feel a sense of feeling alone and feeling as if you don't have any love and you don't show love. Spirit is telling you to tune into the portal of your soul and your heart. Let love lead you into whatever it is that you need to do in the future. Do not live within logic only. Like sometimes we only lead from love, and sometimes we only lead from logic. And what Spirit's trying to tell you is that you need to balance it out. Stop just going off of all of the hurt and the pain in the past, because when you do that, you just recreate the same scenarios over and over. Sometimes you need to balance it out and understand, okay, what was I doing in the past that has hurt me so bad, and it's creating me to constantly live in the same scenario over and over and over again. So then you need to change it up. You need to balance it out. And that is what Spirit is trying to guide you all to see at this present time. May your ancestors be with you. Spirit guides guide you. And may the love and light remain and be with you. Namaste. Peace. I love y'all. Divine Feminines, you got this. You can do this. Like, share, subscribe, be a part of the C Empress family. I love y'all. Leathers.